Happy New Year and welcome to A Better Day with Julie. We are so excited to kick off our January series of New Year, New You. And we are here at DRE'S Diesel Dome. I messed it up, so whatever. DRE'S Diesel Dome. And Dre is actually going to share with us just some things to get us ready for the new year. I think it's important not only to have fashion and beauty and deals and steals, all the things that we talk about, but if our temple is not in order, if our health and our bodies are not in order, we can't look fit and fabulous. So with that being said, Andrea, thank you so much for being on our show today.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes, and of course, she's a Better Day with Julie regular. Be sure to check out Fit and Fabulous of all the great things she showed us just in this last year. So Dre, I got some questions for you.
I'm ready.
All right, you ready? Okay, so for those that, take the New Year's pledge, take the New Year's resolution, that they're gonna do better with their body, they want to lose weight, where do we begin?
So first and foremost, a lot of times when people start working out, they want to change their diet, they want to go to the gym 10 times a day, and they want to do too much.
Sure.
And it's trauma. So basically what I suggest is you incorporate your exercise first and make that a habit.
Okay.
So basically start low and slow. So just commit to 2 days a week. I'm gonna go to work out 2 days a week for even 25 minutes.
Okay.
So don't overdo it. And then what happens is people overdo it and then they disappoint themselves and then they quit. So the right way to do it is to start with the exercise, make it say, you know what, I'm gonna work out for 2 days a week, I'm gonna do it for 25 minutes, do the best I can, and I'm gonna add on as I go.
Okay.
And then as you start to see some changes, you start to make it a habit, then you say, you know what, I'm gonna add another day. I'm gonna add an hour here. So you slowly creep up on it until you've made it a habit. Once you've made exercise a habit, and then you go into what you're eating, so that you're not doing too much at one time.
Makes sense. Those are really, really good tips. So question for you. So I start off, I'm brand new. This is all hypotheticals. I start off, I'm brand new, and you said work out 2 days a week. What am I doing as a beginner?
If you're a beginner, I would say, you really need strength training and you need cardio.
Okay.
So I would do 25 minutes of lifting, so just a basic lifting class, so that you're getting some strength training in. And then I would do something cardio related. You can get in the treadmill, you could take a cycle class, you could do a group fitness class like we have at D3. Any kind of class that is modifiable up or down. So if you're a beginner, you don't want to feel like you're in a class full of these people who are super athletes and you feel intimidated.
Of course.
Find a class that you can go to that modifies for every fitness level.
I love it. I love it. And what about classes? I know I personally love Zumba classes. But I still get my cardio in. I like to do cardio 30 minutes prior to, and then I go to my Zumba class. And I go 5 days a week. I really have to. But for those that are, again, beginning and kind of getting back in the swing of things or kind of have been out of the mix, would you recommend also taking classes in conjunction as you're building, as you're going?
You should always do things that you like to do.
Okay.
So if it's easier to make something a habit if you like to do it. So if you like to dance, take Zumba. Take those classes. There's a class out there called Turbo Kick. We have it at D3.
Okay.
Turbo Kick is a dancey, fun kickboxing class.
Wow.
So take things that are fun. So Pound Fitness is another class we have at D3. It's working out with the drumsticks.
Okay.
So find things that you like to do.
Right.
And then add on from there. Because if you like it, you're more apt to go make it a part of your lifestyle.
Totally makes sense. Okay, so we've kind of got our routine for those that are beginning and getting rejuvenated into the mix. Let's talk about diet. Okay. Because that's so important too. You can work out be like you and work out and try and look like you, but if we don't eat good food and crappy food, talk us through a diet.
So I think a good place to start is instead of saying, I'm just not gonna have any sugar, I'm not gonna have any donuts, I'm gonna cut everything out. You need to, again, start slow and go slowly. So what that means is, and how I was successful, I cut out things. Like for instance, I cut out soda. I ate everything else. I ate everything else. When I cut out soda, I lost 5 pounds. And then I cut out all sugary drinks. I still ate donuts when I wanted to. I still had fast food when I wanted to, but I just cut out sweets.
Right.
So you cut out things slowly, but you never cut out entire food groups. Like for instance, these, what is that? The Atkins diet. You have like no carbs.
Right.
It's not something that you could do for a lifetime. So I don't ever suggest any diets that you're just having cabbage soup. It's not a lifetime, it's a diet. You want a lifestyle change. In order to make a lifestyle change, you really have to start slowly and just take things out that you don't need. So for instance, if you drink 10 sodas a day, just to say that, you drink 10 sodas a day, start drinking 5 sodas a day. So you start slowly and you start taking out things that you don't need slowly over time. And before you know it, you don't even miss it anymore because you're slowly taking it out of your diet.
Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. So we've got the diet, we've got the routine. So, we're all excited. January and February, we're in our groove, we're doing it, we're going to our classes, we're working out the 2 times a week and we're adding to it, and then we hit a slump.
Okay.
How do you get back in the mix after you've kind of fallen off?
You have to remember that the reason why you started. You have to always go back to the reason that got you in the gym in the first place. And you have to, what I suggest all people do is take a picture of yourself before and make it a poster size and put it in your bathroom so you can see it every day. And say, just vow, I never want to go back to that. Right. I don't want to look like that. I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel better. And it's not just about the aesthetic of it, it's also about how you feel, So remember those feelings that got you started and then go back to that place and get back started again, and maybe have somebody motivate you. At D3, we have great accountability programs that keep you motivated.
I love it.
So that's the most, join a gym that has an accountability component to help you stay motivated and keep you in classes.
And a lot of times our companies, check your company benefits, they'll actually reimburse you for going to the gym. They'll pay you to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of opportunities there. So this is absolutely great. So one more question as we're wrapping up as far as going back to the diet. So, we've kind of weaned ourselves off. Do you recommend, in your experience and what you've seen, do you recommend just going once you've built off and kind of taken the pops off, you've taken certain things off, going cold turkey with like no carbs? Like no breads, no rice,
no. I don't suggest it at all. I suggest cleaning it up. So I suggest maybe instead of doing white rice, maybe you're doing brown rice. Maybe instead of doing a regular white potato, you're doing sweet potato. Just making better choices, but never ever cutting out entire food groups. That's not. We need carbs. We need fat. We need protein. Those macronutrients are essential to our well-being and our bodies to be healthy. So just make better decisions. Cut out the chips and have maybe sweet potato chips.
Right.
So just make better choices.
That's awesome. Do I have to have breakfast in the morning?
Yes, breakfast is essential. Now, I used to never eat breakfast.
Me either.
I used to never eat breakfast. When I started eating breakfast, when I noticed that it actually helped me lose weight, actually.
Really?
So when you get your metabolism going 30 minutes after you wake up, just think about it. All night long, your metabolism is sleeping, it's dormant. So in order to get your metabolism roaring again, it's like a fire, you have to feed it. So as soon as you eat in the morning, you're getting that metabolism up and going to get you going through your day. So you got to eat 30 minutes after you wake up.
30 minutes, okay, that's really, really good tip. One last thing, I know I said last thing again. One more thing, as far as the metabolisms and working out and kind of getting in our groove, does it matter whether you work out in the morning or at night?
No, not at all.
Do you see a weight loss difference, morning or night?
No, I think morning, anything that works for you. Anything, if it works for you, you can get it in, get it in. Doesn't matter morning, night, afternoon, I don't care when, just get it in.
Do I lose more weight if I work out both morning and night? Because the frequency of it?
Oh, well, if you do it more often, you'll probably see more difference. But then you have a higher risk of burnout. So you may not want to do that either. So just take it slow and keep it low.
Okay. Well, the exercise habit coach has spoken today and given us great tips. Dre, how do we stay connected with you? I know you do a lot of different things in the exercise community.
You can contact me at d3getfit.com. That's D, capital D, 3getfit.com. Also on all the social media channels, the Exercise Habit Coach.
Awesome, and we are so grateful and so thankful for you to share all the great tips today.
Absolutely.
And I'm ready. I'm eating in the morning now. That's kind of what my follow-up was.
Good.
Eat in the morning, work out, build, and go from there. And of course, you have to stay connected at A Better Day with Julie. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on YouTube. We want to stay connected with you, and we can't wait to share with you our New Year's series in January.